Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 23 of Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood. And the last episode was, sad. Sad for Winry. Her having to come face to face with her parents' killer, but then also having to make the choice of whether or not she could or could not kill him, or would or would not kill him. I would not have wanted her to pull that trigger, neither did Ed. I don't think that revenge ever makes somebody feel better, and if it does, that's not good. But like, she's meant to heal. She's a healer. She's just like her parents. And seeing her parents helping Scar after he lost his arm, after he lost his arm and his brother reattached his arm to him, attached his arm to him. It was not a reattachment. It was his brother's arm. You know, him waking up and seeing that, I don't really know if he realized what was going on. All he saw was blue eyes. And he went for the rock bells. And that breaks my heart because they're good people. They're wonderfully good people that like stayed behind to help people that weren't their people. But they were doctors and they didn't care if it was Ishvalan's, if it was, you know, I keep saying the state Alchemist. I don't actually know what the military is. The Amestris army? Or Amestris army? I should really look that up. But it wouldn't have mattered. They're doctors. They're there to help people. And I understand Scar's rage. I understand how he feels about his people, how he felt about his family, what he witnessed. I get the anger, and it's so unfortunate that the people that got the brunt end of all of that was the rock bells. Now, he also saw Kimberly, and Kimberly was the one that like really went full ham on the Ishvalan's, especially Scar's village. And I don't think he's a state alchemist. He wasn't dressed in a uniform per se, but I do think Bradley set him loose to go and kill. Because what we've seen is, especially with Barry, is that like there's some people that like to kill, and Barry liked to like chop people up. So I'm thinking Kimberly just has like a bloodlust, just likes to kill, just loves it. So I would love to see a showdown between Scar and Kimberly. Now we also got Bradley fighting Ling and Lan Fan, and they like did like a flashbang to like blind Bradley, and it kind of blinded Ling as well. So like he can really sense things. Like he could sense the air that was around him and like where the open door was and stuff like that. And you know, they could also sense like the other souls that were like in the Philosopher's Stones, how many Gluttony had inside of them, like a lot. So the fact that Bradley still has them, I don't know for how long, and I would hope that they would get out of it. I just don't know. I don't know what happens now. I don't think that they're gonna all of a sudden kill Ling off at all. But I'm curious to know going into these next couple episodes, what is Bradley gonna do with him? It's not good. So I'm super excited to get into this episode, mostly because I can't even imagine where it's going to go from here. And I love that about this show, is that I never do know. And then once I find out, it's just, I'm happy. Like the show makes me, I don't want to say it makes me happy. I get excited to watch it because it's something new and something unexpected every single time. So guys, let's get into it. Girl on the battlefield. Okay. Right to Ling. I love it. Get this boy a snack so he can fight.
When this is over, I'll explain everything.
Oh. I'm sorry, little bean. I do like that she's wearing his cape, coat, jacket. I don't really know what that is. It has a hood on it.
Don't be followed.
Okay.
Maybe,
If something goes wrong, I'll let you know.
All right.
Maybe memorize the address and then burn that.
And sir, please stay out of the field.
deserted.
All that blood.
A dead
Where's
end
Fu?
we're trapped.
Scar again.
Okay.
Gluttony, go see what he's up to this time. And I'll take care of our two little friends here.
I hope not. Oh no, Fu! Or Ling! Where's Fu?
You cannot burden yourself with me. If you do, they'll only get you too.
You better not sacrifice her.
I won't leave you.
Aww.
Sometimes someone must be left behind for the greater good.
No, seriously?
Not fun. No, don't do it.
No! She did not. Okay, okay. Ow, that's amazing!
To regret the form I have now would mean not only rejecting alchemy, but also turning my back on him. I
Wow.
believe in my brother, and I believe in alchemy. I will not lose faith. I want to believe.
You hear that, Scar? Take that to heart. Yeah! Okay, Ed.
Where's Winry?
I made her cry again.
You
Oh,
really should be more careful, brother.
he didn't mean it.
Oh, I found
Oh, gluttony. Yeah, where? Okay. Oh, are you gonna find the Philosopher's Stone? Oh, God. For gluttony, it's either his heart or it's his stomach.
It's Ling.
Oh my gosh, Ling! Oh, his tongue! I know, I almost said regurgitating. He's rebuilding. Where is his Philosopher's Stone?
Your own regenerative abilities working against you. You're mine now, homunculus.
Wow. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god!
That was well played, girl.
Yeah, it was. The girl on the battlefield. Holy crap! She gave up her arm?
Need you. How does it feel to be tricked?
Lan Fan! Oh my god! Oh! Okay, Hawkeye! This episode, the animation is just tight.
The Colonel may be a creep and a jerk, but at least we can trust him. We have something to do.
I don't know about being a creep. He's definitely a jerk, and you definitely can trust him.
Killed
Nice.
the Rockbells and Nina, among many others.
You're going to answer for your crimes!
Oh, May! I totally forgot about you, little thing! Ah! Wow.
Servant of the man who saved my life. You better leave him alone, puny little boy.
Wait a sec! What do you call it puny?
Where'd that kid
That'll
come
wake
from?
him up.
Get away, girl! It's dangerous!
This is the girl on the battlefield, or multiple girls on the battlefield. Whoa. Whoa.
She did it from that far away?
Here, follow me.
Okay, when the boys are impressed by alchemy,
Can't see.
it's definitely alchemy. Oh, girl, you saved Scar's life. It was gonna be over in a second there.
My friend, I left her behind. Go get her.
No, we can't. We don't have time.
She could be dying now. She's still waiting there for me.
You had better make it quick.
Okay. So between May and Hawkeye, we've got some girls in the battlefield, and I love it. Oh boy. Shit.
Her eyes. Is that how mine looked?
Mm-hmm.
No matter what I do, hatred only breeds more hatred.
Yep.
There you go. I think I managed to stop the bleeding.
She's so cute.
Show May, where are you?
Yeah, Shamay.
Oh no.
Look what I found, Ed.
Oh.
Get rid of it!
No!
What thing to say? Look how sweet and gentle she is.
Well, you know what? Suit of armor.
It's all right. You're safe now.
Aww. Oh. Cute. Okay, I'm worried about Bradley and Hawkeye and the whole Roy business here.
Hey, Winry.
Oh. Hello there, Fullmetal Alchemist.
I just felt sweat form on my back. What you guys talk about?
That's a nice, honest friend you've got there. Make sure you both take good care of her.
I don't like that. That sounds like a threat.
You promised. Tell me everything about my parents. What happened to them?
Oh boy. I'm sorry, girl.
They did everything they could to help others, right up until the end.
Sure did.
Miss Rockbell, there's a telephone call for you.
For me?
Mm-hmm. From whom?
Oh, Mr. Garfield.
I'm sorry about this, Winry. I know you've got a lot going on, and I tried to handle it myself, really.
Where is she? Isn't Winry back yet?
Oh my.
Please come back to the shop soon. You do a much better job working on my leg than Mr. Garfield.
Oh, you're just like your parents.
We all do.
You don't have to wait. Just go.
I'm sorry. I'll be back home soon. I'll help everyone. Thank you all.
Aww.
Oh, and the next time I make you cry, I hope that there'll be...
I can't hear you.
I hope the next time I make you cry, I hope what? What?
Jeez. Come back, Edward! What were you saying?
You gonna say it?
The next time I make you cry, I hope there'll be tears of joy. And Al and I will be back in our normal bodies, and I'll make you cry out of sheer happiness. That's a promise.
Aww. He's getting better at that talking thing and letting it out. And I don't want to say being openly emotional. Bro, you gotta stick your head back in. You're gonna get clipped. Oh god, is somebody gonna come sit next to her?
All this time, have I been falling for him?
Oh, really? I mean, maybe.
You let her wander around the sewers with her arm cut off? Don't blame me if she gets lockjaw.
Lockjaw from that? Oh, from clenching
I'm afraid
down.
the only patients I've had lately have been corpses, so this might be a little rough.
Ah!
When I went in search of immortality, I knew I must be ready to make certain sacrifices.
Can you do that, though? It seems like you can't handle it.
That old trap of yours worked pretty well. But I'm useless without my arm. I'm going to need to find a replacement.
Well, we know somebody
You know,
who makes automail.
I can introduce you to a great engineer.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you finding a doctor.
It was no problem. Thank you for helping us with the Ross incident. And also, for bringing this thing in.
Yep. Poor little Gluttony.
He and his friends appear to have connections among some of the military's senior staff.
Mm-hmm.
Just some, you say? It goes far deeper than that.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna tell him.
If you're King Bradley, I believe it's possible that he's a homunculus too.
There it is.
If the Fuhrer is a homunculus, how can he possibly have a son?
No. The Fuhrer's son Salim is adopted.
Oh.
There's no direct blood relation between him and his father.
That makes sense. That kind of confirms it.
Mustang was one who killed last.
Uh-oh.
Mustang must pay for what he did to her.
Uh-oh. Oh, are you gonna cut yourself up though, buddy? What the hell?
What was that?
Don't. Everybody always laughs. It's like, let it all out. Let it all out. Ah! I'm gonna let it all out right now. Okay. Okay. So Gluttony can open a portal? Because it looked like the eye of truth that came out of his side. It became a mouth. Oh God. Okay, first of all, Gluttony being upset about Lust's death and recognizing Roy. If Gluttony gets away, like that's just one more nail in the coffin between Bradley and Roy. Like it's already starting to like happen where you know, Bradley saw Hawkeye and knew that like she works with Roy, and you know, now our group knows that Bradley is a homunculus. Somebody's like, it's so funny how you say that. And I was like, I'm not saying it wrong. And then like, I'm like, oh, homunculus. Anyway, it's funny because most of those reveals would happen at the very end of the season, and a lot of them are just happening along the way. The story progression in this series is amazing. Now, I've heard that the original series, that it branches off at some point, but like you get a lot more backstory with some of the characters and a lot more build up towards certain areas of the show. And getting a little bit more background on like Ling and May, I think probably would have helped, like a lot of different characters. But like Bradley having a son that is adopted, that kind of confirms that he can be a homunculus. Holy crap. Okay, it's getting insane. There's so much happened in this. Okay, so we got Lan Fan, who cut off her own arm and then set up a trap the way that the boys did with Al's arm. It just was like, I was like, no, she's not dead. There's no way. But still, she lost an arm. Granted, she will use automail to like annihilate. But you know, between Lan Fan and Hawkeye and May, we definitely got girl on the battlefield. May, it was so nice to finally get May. I totally forgot about her. Like I've been just like, it's been so many episodes without her. I don't even think she's on the show anymore. Like, that sucks. And then from out of nowhere, May. It's like the one time I didn't ask, like, where is she? Like, what's she doing? I wanted to get into the episode and look at, there she is. Now we have Xiao Mei, which is her panda who loves Al, and I don't blame Xiao Mei. So that's really interesting that we have a piece of May with us. Her being able to do the transmutation circle with the knives and being able to like throw the knives out and like have it go to those areas. The boys were like, what kind of alchemy is that? Well, it's obviously alchemy. And I'm betting combining alchemy and alchemy like together, like there's probably so many different styles that they don't know about. And I think that like it might have been separated on purpose by the creator, because back in, was it Xerxes? They were both talking about somebody who created alchemy and like the father of alchemy, and I think it's the same person, but they kept it separate for a reason. And I think just like together, it might be really dangerous to have all that alchemy being used. She healed Scar. You know, Scar having that internal moment of like, is that what it was like for, you know, is that what I looked like? And, you know, remembering Winry's tears. Winry, why do I do that? Winry's tears. Somebody actually told me in the comments that they named their daughter Winry, and people still have a hard time pronouncing it. So I don't feel too bad about it, but like, how many episodes is it going to take for me to eliminate that extra R? Anyways, Winry kind of realizing that she's kind of had feelings for Ed this whole time. Now, granted, she's young, so she might have had different types of feelings for him. And I think the best relationships start off when you can be actually good friends. And I think that like that's kind of what they are, even though I don't really like the way Ed treats Winry sometimes, but he has changed. And I love seeing that progression and that change and him being open and honest with her about her parents. And then like when she like was leaving, he could have just kept walking away, but you know, instead he's like, lets it out, like is outwardly being emotional, not in a bad way, like in a giving way of like, I'm going to tell you what it was and I'm not going to be shy about it and I'm going to scream it for all to hear, is the next time I make you cry, it will be tears of joy because we will have our bodies back and this will be over. And, you know, her like remembering everything about Ed, you know, she's kind of like, wait, have I liked him all this time? We know she cared for him. So yeah, has it blossomed into something more? When somebody opens up and shares who they are inside, and you see that person beginning to grow and change into somebody, like, because he was in no condition to love anybody anyway, and now he's becoming different. Not only does he have the confidence back, but like, you know, he's very much like, he went from like a boy to a man in the past couple episodes, especially after discovering that he did not in fact kill his mother the second time around, and like that really like made him feel good. And I think like when somebody starts to feel good about themselves, like it shows, and like they do better and they are better, and she can tell that in Ed. It's adorable. It's adorable. It's young love. It's young love. So I'm not like, yay, but at the same time I'm like, it's there. I think so. And I love that she like gets the call from shoot, I already forgot his name. He reminds me of, from Vox Machina, oh, what is his name? Whoever he is, Gilmore. He's fabulous. But like, you know, knowing that she's needed in that town and that like people like want her to come back and like they need her, and like it's like such a great feeling for her because she thinks all she can do is like sit around and wait, and that's not the case. She has a full life that she can live that's outside of being in Central with these boys, and I'm very happy for her, which I also think like helps her confidence. And if anything, the next time they see her again, she will have grown into a more mature and different person and really build her confidence up, because now she knows about her parents. She can kind of have a little bit of closure with that. She knows about Scar. She can have some closure with that. I think that is amazing. Now, I don't know what her and Bradley were talking about, and I hate that he was in the same room with her just because I don't trust him. But we can trust Roy, and I'm glad the boys realize that they can trust Roy. Now, where we go from here, I have no idea, but I'm going to watch the next episode, but you guys have to wait. So guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon, and up to, I think it's only 3 episodes early. I keep saying 4, but I think it's only 3. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Ooh, how'd you feel about this episode? Because I know that like a lot happened, and it's funny because a lot of the animation in this with like Gluttony and like Scar and even May with her stuff, like watching her alchemy work, like there's like a lot of like action sequences that you can tell they put a lot of time and tension into the animation. And then like there's some other ones where I was just like, that was kind of jarring, like Bradley and like the view they had of him walking, it was kind of like wonky a little bit, and like some of it felt a little wonky, but where they paid attention to the action was just phenomenal. So I love this episode, but I'm super eager to figure out what happened just now with Gluttony. And because it looked like a portal, because it looked like the Eye of Truth. I don't know if that's what that was, but that's what it looked like to me. So I'm eager to find out. So come back here for the next episode, guys. I'll see you over there. And in the meantime, have a good day.